Welcome to the channel. We are covering the latest AI news. In this video, we are gonna be covering four ones that I think are pretty important. First up, we all use ChatGPT, and the GPT Image 2 model is now online on ChatGPT, and it's making pretty impressive stuff. I'll show you that. The second news, Amazon has committed to invest up to $25 billion in Anthropic, and it's not like a one-time investment. I'll discuss the details as we come to this. Then the wars of the front-end development, they are like at their peak. Gemini, Claude, ChatGPT, now we have Grok 4.3 beta. It's also capable of designing wonderful front-end layouts. And then we are also going to see how it stacks up against GPT 5.5 in terms of front-end development. We'll touch on that as well. So let's go to the Image 2.0 first. Previously, making grids like these, it would have been unimaginable. This user on X made a 10 by 10 grid. Now let me zoom into it and let's see if the text is readable. So on this side, we have the types, AI models, robotics, semiconductors. Okay, the text is pretty readable over here. Now let's see the text over here. Let's randomly check this text. Autonomous mobile robots, collaborative robots, advanced GPUs. Okay, the thing here is that all this text seems to be coherent. This one, it knows that it has to be all caps. This one is the opposite of it. The initial alphabet are capital, then the font, it's the same font that it has used all across, and I think the details are pretty fine. Maybe you can take this from here and put it into an image upscaler and enhance the quality of this image even further. Now I also went ahead to ChatGPT and asked it to give me a 10x10 grid explainer on the evolution of human with time, and surprisingly enough it gave me this one, and I think it's pretty interesting if once we zoom into it. So guys, this is the zoomed up version of the explainer. We'll zoom even further, but over on this side it has the categories: early primate ancestors, Australopithecus, Homo habilis, and here comes Homo erectus. Just have a look at these two images. Don't they seem kind of similar, or are there any differences? Long distance walker, control of fire, savannas expand, simple shelters. Now let's go down to see where we stand right now. Industrial era to today. 300 years ago till today, industrial revolution, machines and power, electricity, light up, light achieved, digital age began, internet connects, genetic and medicine, space exploration, global community, Homo sapiens today. Oh my goodness, it could have put something else over here. I think this is a pretty good explainer. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Next up, guys, Amazon has committed to invest up to another $25 billion in Anthropic. First up, we have to, well, basically see that Amazon has agreed to invest $25 billion on top of the $8 billion that it has already poured into Anthropic in recent years. And on the opposite side, Anthropic, they have committed to spending more than $100 billion on Amazon Web Service technologies over the next 10 years. One is giving money to the other, and the other is giving a portion of it back to the first one. Anyways, coming to the point, this $100 billion will also include the investments in the current and future generations of Trainium, which is Amazon's custom AI chip. I searched for it on Google, and it's a family of custom AI accelerator chips designed by AWS for high performance training and fine tuning of large language models and generative AI applications, offering up to 50% better price performance than comparable NVIDIA GPU instances. It aims to reduce machine learning costs. This seems interesting actually. And of the $25 billion that we talked about here, $5 billion of that is going to be invested now, and the remaining $20 billion is tied to certain commercial milestones which Anthropic has to achieve for that $20 billion to come through. Also, it's being talked about that Anthropic's latest valuation is $380 billion. Some are putting it up to what OpenAI valuation is, but only time will tell. Now, Amazon's investment lands just 2 months after the e-commerce giant agreed to invest up to $50 billion in OpenAI. So Amazon has also invested in OpenAI. they are covering their bases. Now, these two companies have been racing to convince investors of their strengthening positions ahead of potential IPOs. And by the way, it is expected that both of them will IPO in this year. It's going to be a huge year for AI companies. And also, it's interesting to note that the annualized revenue of Anthropic is $30 billion. And back in 2023, Anthropic named AWS as its primary cloud provider and its primary training partner in 2024. But here's the interesting part, just read this one. But the company has also inked deals with competing providers, including Microsoft and Google. So Anthropic is also covering their bases. So everyone seems to be, I think, acting aggressively while also minimizing the risk through diversification. Let me know what you think of this. Now, guys, coming to the third news, Grok 4.3 beta is now up in the ranks of the AI models that are generating one of the best front ends. I've been seeing many examples, but the thing is, this one is actually pretty good. And if you are not using Grok, I think you are missing out on, well, a lot. Maybe you should give it a try. Start with the free one, and if it intrigues you, then you can go on to, well, use the paid one. Anyways, the prompt given to 4.3 beta was design a website for kids' toys. Minimal prompt, doesn't include much. And now I'll play the video of what it actually made. I must say, guys, this really looked like some very premium toy website, and it does seem like an actual business. I think businesses could benefit a lot from what AI is bringing us. Now, guys, coming to the fourth important thing, GPT 5.5. GPT 5.5 is not out yet, but people are clickbaiting using the GPT 5.5. The word actually, if you type this on internet or on X, you'll see a lot of posts. But in actual, this would have been generated with GPT 5.4 Pro, which seems to have some capabilities of what is coming to succeed it, and by that I mean the GPT 5.5. Anyways, this creator asked it to create Excel, and guys, according to him, it actually did. Let me play the video for you, and it does seem like someone is working in Excel. However, I'm still thinking that once we have GPT 5.5, it's like pretty unlikely that we'll be able to make a working Excel app by just minimal prompting, like asking it to make Excel. But if it's to happen, then I think we are headed in for a great year in AI where people are gonna achieve a lot in very less time. So humans are gonna be much more creative, and they are gonna be moving on to the next things way faster. Now, guys, you people have to let me know down in the comments what you think of this. I'll leave you with a question. Is GPT 5.5, which is going to come out, capable of doing this sort of stuff, or is it all hype?